So race 1 then, 250 solos, first leg, 1 edition, 139, Stephen Goodwin. We're ready with race number 1. They're already on the line. We're ready the first heat. Neil Taylor leadership and David Knowles in second place. Mark Evans in third. Colin Howe in fourth. They go in that top corner. 40 first Thomas. Neil Taylor on the inside. David Knowles. Mark Evans in fourth. That's the top four as they come by to complete the opening lap. Then Neil Taylor leads it from David Knowles in second. Colin Howe's in third. Mark Evans is in fourth. Graham Godwin's in five. Matt Klassen in six. Godwin is in 7, that's a 7, they got the back straight. Clear then, on David Knowles holding that second place position. In fourth place, that's the top four completing the lap then. Taylor leads it, and Knowles in second, it's Howe in third. With Evans in fourth place, Godwin in 5, Klass in 6, to the Godwin in 7, that's still the 7. Straight once again, reigning champion, Neil Taylor pulling away from the front. David Knowles in the opening lead of 250. Neil Taylor, well clear of David Knowles, holding that second place position from Colin Howe in third. Mark Evans is in fourth. Graham Godwin 5. Stephen Godwin is in 7 as leader. Neil Taylor coming out of that pits corner of 40 from autonomy. Race number 1. Neil Taylor wins the opening lead for David Knowles. Third place goes to number 34, Colin Howe. He's followed by Mark Evans in fourth place. Closely followed by Graham Godwin, then Matt Klassen and Stephen Godwin. Race 1 result then, win for number 173, Neil Taylor. Second number 64, David Knowles. And third number 34, Colin Howe. 181, 110. 196 and 139. Race 2, 500 sidecars, Scott Dunn's passenger, Anders McFarlane. And it's always good to have Nick here, Tony Cook, Tony Starke, Brian Canning, Roger Toms and Scott Dunn, the riders for race 2. On the line then for race number 2, firstly the 500 sidecar action. Good to see the 6 outfits on the line, everybody gets away. Tony Cook has made a good start, but Nick Radley has made a better one. Tom's got the third place. Tony Starke cuts on the inside and move through into that third place position. As Nick Radley leads him up the back straight for the first time. Tony Cook's in second, Tony Starke. As it is, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson building a lead over Tony Cook in second place. Tony Starke definitely getting close in third. These three pulling away from Scott Dunn in fourth. Tom's have got the 5 with Brian Canning in 6th place. They go up the back straight once again. Sidecar action. It's Nick Radley who leads, then can put in that number 2 from Cook in second. It's Starke in third, Dunn's in 4, Tom's in 5, Canning in 6. They go up the back straight once again. Tony Starke again trying to close the gap on Tony Cook. Holding the title on the inside line, no way through for Starke on the inside, and Cook in fact starting to close up on Radley's a move into that top corner on lap number 4. Radley leads it from Cook in second. Canning's got thrown into Tom's to move through. Tom's got the 6th place coming out of that final corner. It's Nick Radley that gets one in line from Tony Cook in 2nd place. Tony Starke gets a 3rd. Scott Dunn just about gets the 4 for Brian Canning in 5. The Tomses pick up 6th place. Race 2 results. So win for number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Matheson. Second number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. And third number 23, Tony Starke and Andy Sweeting. 118, 49 and 88. An official warning for 118 for peg cutting. 118 gets an official warning from the clerk of the course.
82 is Bernie Waterfield. 276, a non-starter, he's replaced by 278 Simon Phillips. Another addition, 39, Rob Southwell. Coming into line in for the first heat of 350s, first leg. Get them out pretty quickly. Obviously want to get as many races we can before the track does start. The dry out, everybody gets away. Red flags up, false start for race number 3. Red flag up. So race 3 back into line to get away at the second time of asking. A clean break, everybody does get away this time. Looks like Charlie Saunders making a good start when Neil Taylor Ryder goes in. Faulkner's gone through in the third. Rob Southwell's in 4. That's the top 4 as they go up the back straight for the first time then. It's Charlie Saunders. Into 5th place, they complete the opener then. Saunders leads it from Taylor in 2nd, Faulkner in 3rd, 278 in 4th, Craig Smith in 5, Rob Southwell is in 6, Allan Pease in 7, at the top 7. Straight once again, Saunders in 2nd place. It is Saunders just the lead then, from Taylor the gap in 2nd. Pease is pulling away from Faulkner in 3rd, Craig Smith's gone through into 4, Simon Phillips in back in 5th place, coming in the front. Leading to up the match race at the on the inside, they're locked together. Mark Taylor gets through means of Charlie Saunders, who went too wide on the exit and upwards corner. Taylor leads it, then Saunders in 2nd, it's Faulkner in 3rd, Smith in 4, Phillips in 5, Saunders the top 6, and Allan Pease still holding that 7th place position. The leader race number 3. Mark Taylor wins it, 2nd is Charlie Saunders. 3rd place just goes to Craig Smith, and Van Faulkner in 4, Phillips is in 5, Southwell in 6, he's in 7th place, and the 8th wide across the line is Bernie Waterfield. Race 3 results, a win for 170 Mark Taylor, 2nd number 25 Charlie Saunders, and 3rd number 21 Craig Smith. 144 278 39, who gets an official warning for pegging, official warning for rider number 39 Rob Southwell for pegging, 36 and 82. Race 4, kindly sponsored by Jeff Mell. I think it's easy to say he was left in actually. We're looking for 287, 2, 7, 20, 139 and 217. Then there will be an extra race, race 4A, again kindly sponsored by Jeff Mann, because we had these late entries for the pre-75, so we've now got 2 heats of pre-75s instead of the 1. So race 4 on the line, everybody gets away, looking to see how they come by. It's the first time, and it's Nigel Newman who leads it, but Kenny Blaine gone to the 2nd, Jeff Jones in 3rd, number 7, that's Bruce Eddy, is in 4th place, that's the top 4 as they got the back straight for the first time. It's Nigel Newman. Very, very quick as Nigel Newman, he's just hanging on to his lead at the moment from Kenny Blaine going through on the inside. Blaine gets through, Newman's got the 2nd, Jones has got the 3rd, Eddy is in 4th, number 20 is in 5th place, Mark Phillips in 5th, they got the back straight. Number 2 for Nigel Newman, still getting that 6 bike home in 2nd, Jeff Jones closing the gap in 3rd, Eddy is in 4, Mark Phillips is in 5, 287, all the 6th place position, as you see Nigel Newman coming in the place, 2nd place, that's Newman in 2nd, Jones closing the gap in 3rd, Newman still going on, picking up that 2nd place, Jones trying to find a way around the outside, Eddy's still at the 4th, with Mark Phillips in 5, Will Taylor is in 6th, race number 4,
It's Kenny Blaine. Second and third. Nigel Newman just gets that 6.8 second from Jeff Jones in third. Bruce Eddy gets the 4. Mark Phillips in 5. And 287 Will Taylor in 6th place. Race 4, 375, sponsored by Jeff Mann, a win for 217 Kenny Blaine. Second number 2, Nigel Newman, and third number 52, Jeff Jones. 7, 20, and number 6. The additional race 4A, will be 6 Gary Finlow, 17 Dave Norris, 27 Gerald Short, 42 John Shalmadine, 174 Ian Guttridge, 811 Glyn Stanton, and number 5 John Priest. On the line then for race number 4A, additional heat of the 375s. Well, there we go then, everybody gets away with race number 4A, Gerald Short lifting out of the start, he's back in about third place, number John Priest leads in that top corner, John Chalmers in second place, Gerald Short goes from the third, Dave Norris made a dreadful start, the Ian Guttridge making the move around the outside, out the third and fourth places as John Priest is the race leader from Gerald Short holding that second place. Priest leads it and Short in second, Chalmers in third, Guttridge 4, Norris in 5, Stanton 6, Finlow in 7, that's a 7 as they go up the back straight. Once again it's still John Priest to lead Gerald Short. Dave Norris in 5, Glyn Stanton 6, and Gerald Short's got round the edge of John Priest and leads can put him 2. Shorty leads it, Priest gets back 4 lengths of Short. Priest leads it, Short again back round the outside to retake the lead going up the back straight once again. Short leads it in second place. Dave pulled out with a sick bike, he's usually at the front, but Dave Norris, disastrous opening ride is Short, he leads them on the 4 then. From Priest in second, Shalman in third, Guttridge now looking for that third place, Stanton in 5, Finlow in 6, they go up the back straight once again. John Shalman Gerald Short picks up race 4A, second is John Priest, third goes to Ian Guttridge, fourth is John Shalmadine, 5 is Glyn Stanton, 6th place Gary Finlow, and problems there for Dave Norris. The very consistent Dave Norris has problems in race 4A. Race 4A results, a win for number 27, Gerald Short, second number 5, John Priest, and third, 174, Ian Guttridge, 42, 811, and number 6. Race 5, delete number 11, number 82 will be Bernie Waterfield, not Glen, and number 39, Rob Saithwell, is an addition to race 5. Well, we go then with race number 5, first leg of the 500 solo. Should be a very competitive heat as they come by for the first time. Jamie Rodgers and John Jefferies in second. It's for Ashcroft in third, Tommy Cruz in 4, that's a top 4 to go. Up the back straight for the first time. That's what the third piece already pulling away. And there's John Jefferies going, using every inch of track there. As Jamie Rodgers leads him and Phil Ashcroft in second. Tommy Cruz in third, Faulkner in 4, Saithwell in 5, John Jefferies. It's falling right at the back of the moment. Jamie Rodgers leads second. Look at John Jefferies there starting to work his way through the field. Will he hold a title on that to Pitt's corner? Second place man, Phil Ashcroft goes by from Tommy Cruz. The next place, then Rob Saithwell. John Jefferies again starting to pick up a few places as they go up the back straight once again. Jamie Tommy Crew hanging on top third. Michael Faulkner then looking for that third place of Tommy Crew. And John Jefferies are saying working the field. He looks about 5th place now. We've got a good scrap. The third and fourth go on just ahead of him as Jamie Rodgers a long way clear the front. Jamie Rodgers second place. John Jefferies is gone through the fourth. Will he get the third place of Tommy Crew? The three abreast coming in that pit's corner on the final lap. Tommy Crew just gets it from John Jefferies. Then we got Grant Faulkner. And then the final order across the line is number 431. Spectacular action there from John Jefferies, using every inch of track on that pit's corner on the opening lap. And Jamie Rodgers, very determined ride, eagerly to defend his crown here this afternoon. Race 5 result, the win for number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Second, number 83, Phil Ashcroft. And third, number 18, Tommy Crew. 14, 144 and 431. Race 6 on the line then, one edition 364, Dave Needham's addition to race number 6 in the heat of the pre-75. And it is Krister Marsh who is going in that top corner. Tim Knowles takes a big line round the outside, and Tim Knowles leads going up the back straight for the first time. Tim Nobes using every inch of track, and Krister Marsh to the front. Tim Nobes again trying to get back round the outside. Chilman forward, Taylor in 4, Evitts in 5, Kernock is in 6, Thomas in 7, up the back once again. Chilman coming up the pressure, and Stephen Taylor goes to the third place. Steve Taylor moves up the first. Chilman is in 4. It's Thomas, it's Evitts in 5, Kernock in 6, Ballot in 7, Thomas in 8, and they go the back straight once again. Who's hanging on to second place. Stephen Taylor trying to close the gap in third. It's still Mark Chilman in 4. Tim Kernock's gone for the 5. Then again in 4. Evitts is 6. With Thomas in 7. Ballot in 8. That's the top 8. Look at Mr. Marsh. Next corner 4. Number 6. Mr. Marsh to get the winning ride. Ballot in Nobes in second place. Stephen Taylor gets the third, but Mark Chilman in 4, Kernock is in 5, Paul Evitts in 6, Thomas is in 7th, they're followed by number 58, 65 and 364. Race 6 results, spectacular win to number 1. Krister Marsh. Second, number 22, Tim Nobes. And third, number 23, Stephen Taylor. 58, 726, 106, 186, 58, answer that, Jane, 65, 364. No riding in the pits, riders. The next rider caught riding in the pits will be thrown out of the meeting. Pegging warning for rider 186 in that race. No riding in the pits, please. If you're caught riding in the pits, you will be excluded from the remainder of the meeting. Pegging warning for rider 186 in race 6. Race 7, 2 additions, 143 Mike Scalding and number 7 Ryan Tolley. Where we go then with race number 7 of the heat of the 500s. And it looks like Daniel Winter leading in that top corner. Ryan Tolley's got the second place. Looks at Martin Williams is very slow way. And Martin Williams has got right Tolley in second place. You see Ryan Tolley back in Grasstrack action. Been a long time since he's ridden. He's in second place at the moment. They go into that corner once again. Harland Cook has got the third. That's the top 3. They sort themselves out going on the back straight on back to the 2. Into second place, and Winterton leads it, Capel in 2nd, and Cook in 2nd. It's Tolly in 3rd, as Gillis holds that 4th place position. They go up the back straight once again. On that bottom corner, it's your Ron Tolly dropping on that bottom corner. Ron Tolly has come to grief on that bottom corner. Yellow flag to red is Daniel Winterton on the 4 then. Cook has gone for the 2nd, and Gillis has come to 3rd. Carveill is in 4th. That's the top 4. The front 4 start, they get amongst the back 4, and they pull the back straight, 40 for more time, one Scowling, next one across the line, and Daniel Winterton on the fifth corner, 40 for more time is race number 7, it's Daniel Winterton that wins race number 7, Harland Cook getting in 2nd place, Rory Carvill's gone through in the 3rd, Carlos Azagelis gets the 4th place. We're looking back for Mike Scowling to come across the line in 5, he's followed by 199 in 6 and number 28 Bob Fletcher in 7th place. Right, race 7. A win for number 12 Daniel Winterton. 2nd 171 Harland Cook. And 3rd 123 Carlos Azagelis. Rider number 36 has been docked 1 place in that race. Rider number 36 docked 1 place, so he comes in 4th. So 12 wins it, 2nd is 171, 3rd is 123, and 4th is number 36. Then 143, 199, and 28. And can rider number 199, Letkin Rose, can you please get a side number plate? Otherwise you will not get your points next time. You've got a front number plate, you haven't got a side number plate, the lap scorers cannot pick out your number. Race number 8, first 8,000 sidecars, delete 7, delete number 81. You add in number 37, Mark Cosser and Hayden Bend, and 73, Andy Cosser and Nick Wilson. Rod's Winterbourne passenger will be Gareth Winterburn. Coming into line in the first into the 1,000 sidecar was like Colin Blackmore making a good stop. Second place, and his Winterburn trying to get through into Colin Blackmore. They bunch up the 3 abreast going into that top corner for the first time. Rick McCauley taking a big hamper around the outside. Blackmore leads it then from Winterburn in 2nd. Cosser's gone for the 3rd. Rick McCauley went too wide. He drops back to 4th place. Fred Skinner's in 6th place. They got in the back straight for the first time. The top 4, they enter that top turn once again. It's still Colin Blackmore holding the inside line. Winterburn's trying to play through. Cosser's got the 3rd. McCauley is in 4th. The other Cosser is in 5th place. They go in that back straight once again. Winterburn's again trying to find a way through. Winterburns trying the outside this time. They're trying to come through on the inside. Colin Blackmore who holds the line. There's no way through the Winterburn. Cosser taking a long way around in 3rd place. Is trying to close the gap. McCauley's got the 4th place position. They bunch up for the first 3 place again. And they're going to put McCauley through on the inside. Mark Cosser to get that 4th place position. Colin Blackmore gets it. Well, Winterburn gets a 2nd. Rick McCauley's got the 3rd. Andy Cosser's got 4th. And Mark Cosser's got problems on that final corner. He went through from 3rd to 5th place, and Fred Skinner as the 6th outfit across the line. Some hectic action there. Race number 8, first 8 of the 1,000cc sidecars. Race 8 result there. And win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteman Jr. 2nd, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. And 3rd, number 51, Rick McCauley and Phil Stoneman. 73, 37, 228. There will be no race 9. We move on to race 10 as per programme with the addition of 87, Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson.
So we got the new Masters champion Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson action for the first time this afternoon in race number 10. Along with Matt Fumarola, had a desperately unlucky day down at Cornwall just 7 days ago. Peter Lloyd, Steve Smith, Paul Downs and Step Line. Steve Smith, a couple of spectacular wins in the Masters last week and was very much in contention right up until the semi-final stage of that meeting. Looks at Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson yet again have got machine problems. They seem to be dogged at the moment with bike problems. They had so many problems in Cornwall last week, it was untrue, and looks like they've got problems again for their first heat number 10 of this afternoon's meeting. Peugeot 206, you're parked behind the sidecar start. If you don't move it, you won't have a windscreen left. There's so much coming up on the back wheels at the start. Peugeot 206 behind the sidecar start. If you don't move it, you'll have no windscreen left by the end of the meeting. On the line then, for race 10, looks if somebody lifts out of the start and goes down. Going in that top corner, Wilson lifts out the start there. Bad luck continues at the moment. As it is, Rob Bradley leads it and Steve Smith there in second place. Peter Lloyd's got the third, Blyer's got the fourth place. Downs in 5 with Matt Fumarola back in 6 and Rob Bradley. Then Peter Lloyd who's got the third then. There's Bradley leads it then from Smith in second. It's Lloyd in third. Blyers have got the fourth. Downs in 5. Fumarola in 6. They go to the back straight once again. It's Bradley in second. Hanging on just there's Rob Bradley holding the inside lines. They move it on to 4 then. Bradley leads it and Smith in second place. It's Peter Lloyd in third. Reply in fourth. They go to the back straight for the final time. Charlie Steve Smith up the coming to the mid race number 10. Tremendous effort by Steve Smith. Just can't get through on the inside. Peter Lloyd picks up the third place. Step Blyers in 4. Matt Fumarola has gone through into 5 after that dreadful start. And Paul Downs is in 6th place. Race 10, spectacular action again in race number 10. The win for number 87, Rob Bradley and Sean Simpson. Second, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. And third, number 4, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 30, 5 and 44. On the line then for the second leg of the 250 solos, everybody gets away. We're looking for Neil Taylor and David Knowles. Where's Neil Taylor? He's not come out this time. Neil Taylor hasn't come out for this leg of the 250s. As Colin Howley's going up the back straight the first time. David Knowles on his shoulders. He's up together going up the back straight. David Knowles up shoulder to shoulder for first and second place. With Mark Evans tucked into the third place. David Knowles finally gets round the outside of Colin Howe. Knowles leads it out, gets back through on the inside. He's on the inside. David Knowles using every inch of track. Sweeps back round the outside to lead going up the back straight. On that to the two. Knowles leads it. Now holds the second. That Klassen in fourth. Let's see what has happened to Neil Taylor after winning the opening heat of the 250s. It's David Knowles who leads it and Colin Howe in second. Mark Evans in third. Matt Klassen in 4. Steve Godwin in 5. Graham Godwin is in 6. They go up the back straight once again then. Now in second. Mark Evans. Matt Klassen holding the 4th place. On to 4 they go then. David Knowles 2 by clear of Colin Howe. With Mark Evans still there in 3rd. Matt Klassen in 4. Stephen Godwin in 5. Graham Godwin is in 6. That's the 6. As they're now up the back straight. Race number 11. The second leg of the race number 11. David Knowles wins it. Colin Howe gets the second. Mark Evans is in 3rd. Matt Klassen in 4th. Stephen Godwin in 5. Graham Godwin in 6th place. Race 11 result. To win for number 64, David Knowles. Second, number 34, Colin Howe. And third, 181, Mark Evans. 196, 139, 110. Race 12, second leg, the 500 sidecars. On the line in for race 12, second leg of the 500 sidecars, clean break, everybody. Tony Starke making a good start, and it's Allan Morgan who's going in that top one. Nick Radley cleverly around the outside, the lead going up the back straight for the first time. Morgan has got the second, the Starke in third. Boyd holding that second place position. Tony Starke is tucked in there into third place as Radley leads it, with Morgan in second. It's Starke in third. Krister has gone through in the four. That's the top four. They go up the back straight once again. Tony Cook then moves back through that third place. Allan Morgan, Martin Boyd in second. It's Tony Starke and Andy Sweeting hanging on to that third. Tony Cook trying to close the gap. They're in fourth place. He's four pulling away. Then Chris Sol's been five, but Brian Canning in six. After six, as they go up the back straight once again. Allan Morgan coming under pressure again for Tony Starke. Tony Starke going to squeeze, so on the inside, and Tony Cook trying to make a move around the outside. Tony Starke, they go into that top corner, 40 for more time. It's Radley who leads it then. That's the 6 out for race number 12. Nick Radley makes it 2-2 and he's the 500. It's Allan Morgan getting the second, with Tony Starke in third. Tony Cook is in fourth, Chris Salisbury in 5. Brian Canning in 6th place. Race 12 then, in winter number 21, Nick Radley, Craig Matheson. Second number 156, Allan Morgan and Martin Boyd. And third, number 23, Tony Starke and Andy Sweeting. 10, 418 and 49. Race 13, Delete 276 is place taken by 278 Simon Phillips. And number 39, Rob Southwell, is also an addition to this race. Delete 276, 278 Simon Phillips in place of him. Number 39, Rob Southwell, also an addition. Full start, red flag up there. Looks like Michael Faulkner's gone to the tapes there. The start of race number 13. Back in the line then for restart of race number 13, 350 solos. Everybody gets away this time. It's a clean break. Charlie Saunders leads it from Mark Taylor in second, Craig Smith in third, Michael Faulkner in 4, Rob Southwell in 5, Phillips in 6. After 6 they go off the back straight. Saunders leads then, but Mark Taylor still there in second place. Charlie Saunders using everything to trap Mark Taylor taking a much tighter line, but Saunders still with on Smith and Faulkner scrapping it out for third and fourth. Smith has gone wide, Faulkner cuts back from the Saunders is the race leader, and Mark Taylor hunting him down in second place. These two pulling away from Faulkner in third. Smith in 4, Southwell in 5, Phillips still in 6. Has come through on the inside line, and Mark Taylor leads him on the 4. Saunders in second place. These two pulling away from Faulkner in 4th. Smith in 4th place. The leaders going up the back straight for the equal autonomy. Holding on to that second place. Michael Faulkner starting to closing up in 4th. Second is Charlie Saunders, going to be tight for third and fourth. Michael Faulkner and Craig Smith, they cross the line together for third and fourth. They're going to be close together between Rob Southwell and Phillips for fifth and 6 places. Race 13 then, a win for 170, Mark Taylor. Second, number 25, Charlie Saunders. And third, just on the line, number 21, Craig Smith. 144, 39, and 278. Race 14, sponsored by Jeff Mann.
Ross.
We just tell you who's in race 14, I think that's the easiest way. It's 287, Will Taylor. 7, Bruce Eddy. 20, Mark Phillips. 32, Pete Newman. 174, Ian Guttridge. And number 5, John Priest. That's the lineup for race 14. On the line then for race number 14, start the second leg of the Pre-75. John Priest leads, they come by the first time, Ian Guttridge in second, Bruce Eddy in third, Jeff Jones in fourth, Mark Phillips in 5. That's the top 5 as they go up the back straight for the first time. It's John Priest. Round the outside, John Priest, they come the complete lap 2, these two locked together for third, in second, Priest on the inside, Guttridge round the outside, Jones in third, Eddy in 4, Mark Phillips in 5, and Guttridge has got round the outside, John Priest to lead the third in second for time, Priest guys back corner, coming back round the outside, between these two are locked together, they complete 2, it's Guttridge Allegiant, from Priest in second place, along with back to Jones in third. We'll look at that scrap at the front, John Priest again, trying to find a way back through on the inside, once again there's a fight between them, then Priest gets on the inside, Guttridge to lead again, Guttridge again, and scored on there in the outside, corner, they cross the last not fight, merging together with Priest on the inside, Guttridge round the outside, good racing between these two, they're on the clear of Jeff Jones and hanging on to third, Guttridge again, sweeps back round the outside, Priest will come in. Back straight into that pits corner, Priest at the front on the entry of the pits corner, fully for the time, he's gone wide in, Guttridge cuts back to the inside, once more, race for line, it's crossed on again, Guttridge, one John Priest in second place, keeper action between those two, with Jeff Jones picking up the third place position. He's followed by Mark Phillips, then Bruce Eddy, and the final rider across the line is number 287, Will Taylor. Race 14 result, just on the line, a win for 174, Ian Guttridge. Second, number 5, John Priest. And third, number 52, Jeff Jones. 20, 7, 287. Race 14A, 2, 6, 17, 27, 42, 139, 217, and 811. 2, 6, 17, 27, 42, 139, 217, 811. That's race 14A, the extra heat of the Pre-75s, again kindly sponsored by Jeff Mann. Ready for the off then for race 14A. And a bit of a ragged start there, they all get away. There is Nigel Newman making a good start, looks like John Shalmadine going with it. Newman leads in that top corner, Shalmadine is in second, Dave Norris needs a good ride after having engine failure, the opening ride goes through in the second place as Newman leads him up the back. Short start to work his way to field, yesterday he gone through into the third place position, but he's left himself a lot to do this time. There's Newman leads him and Norris in second, Shalmadine in third, Blaine in 4, short cross back to 5, Stanton 6, Finlow is in 7, look at them bunching up for the minor place on the inside.
On lap number 2, it's Knowles on the inside. Newman again sweeps back round the outside to lead it on, completing lap 2. Knowles in second. Shalmanine's third. Short's gone from the fourth. Finlow's up to 5. It's Blaine in 6. Stanton in 7. Pease in 8. They go the back straight. Tremendous scrap of the front. Tremendous scrap of the Dave Norris making a move round the edge of Nigel Newman holding the inside line, leads him on the fourth, and Norris in second, Shalmanine in third. Short there looking at fourth place of John Shalmanine as Dave Norris making a move on Nigel Newman. John Short Shalmanine to go for the third place, and Dave Norris tremendous 375 action. Nigel Newman on the inside, Dave Norris coming round the outside. Newman wins it for Norris in second. It's Short in third with Shalmanine in fourth, Finlow in sixth, Stanton 7, Blaine in 8, Priestley in 9. Super pre-75 action for first and second between Dave Norris and Nigel Newman, and about 6 riders scrapping it out to that third place. Fabulous action in race 14A. Right then, race 14A, sponsored by Jeff Mann. The win for number 2, Nigel Newman. Second, number 17, Dave Norris. And third, number 27, Gerald Short. 42, 6, 811, 217, and 65. Race 15 on the line, they start the second leg of the 500 solos. They should be as per programme. Where we go then with race number 15, Tim Knowles making a good start, Daniel Winston's on his shoulder, Tommy Crew, Mark Chilman, Stephen Taylor, that's the first five, going into that top corner for the first time then. It's Knowles to lead, looks the hole. The top 6 and Tim Knowles using at the inter-track, coming out of that pit score, he leads it from Winterton in second, Chilman is in third, Crew is in fourth, Taylor 5, Carveill in 6th, Chilman again moved under pressure, but Tommy Crew has stuck there, third and fourth places. Still there in second, with Chilman in third, Crew is in fourth, Taylor in 5, Carveill is in 6th place. They're followed by Nick Radley in 7th, and the top 7. Who dominates that second place position as Nobes leads him on to 4 then. From Winterton in second, it's Chilman in third, Crew is in 4th, Carveill goes to the 5th, over the 6th, as Tim Knowles in amongst the back markers on the entry to that 6th corner, slowly come on top. Mark Chilman places work on Daniel Winton, as Daniel Winton but right comes there in second place as Tim Knowles gets the winning ride. It's Mark Chilman coming from the second. I think Daniel Winton's got problems there in third. From Tommy Crew in 4, Rory Colin in 5, Stephen Taylor is in 6th. That's the top 6. The next rider across the line should be number 58. That is Nick Mallet, and then he's followed by Bernie Waterfield. Race 15, the win for number 22, Tim Nobes. Second, number 58, Mark Chilman. And third, number 12, Daniel Winterton. 18, 36, 23, 58, and 82. Final warning for rider number 36, Rory Carveill. The next time you will be excluded. That is your final warning for pegging as we go on to race 16. Delete Lachlan Rose from race 16, adding number 7, Ryan Tolley, and adding number 143, Mike Scalding, but delete number 199, Lachlan Rose, who goes into race number 17. They're revving up on the line for race number 16. They're getting out very quickly this afternoon. Bit of a ragged start, I think. Could well be a false start. Yeah, red flag's out. Red flag's out for race 16, false start. Unsatisfactory start. All riders back in the restart of race 16.
Race 16 restarts, some quick guys in race number 16, takes one, everybody gets away to a good start this time. Krister Marsh has made a good start, as is Ashcroft, as is Ryan Tolley, as is John Jefferies, as is Jamie Rodgers, the forward best going in that top corner first time. Look at Jamie Rodgers finding a way for the inside. Rodgers leading then for Ashcroft holding on that second place. Krister Marsh has got the third, Ryan Tolley's in four, John Jefferies in five, Rory. It's Carveill Sidecar in six, that's the top six then. Krister Marsh to the back into that third place position. As Rodgers is the race leader for Ashcroft in second, Marsh in third, Jefferies now up the fourth and looking for that third place. Ashcroft in the once again, Colin, I think, as Gillis is pulled out, as is Martin Williams for the sixth place, as Rodgers leads him on to fourth, and Ashcroft in second, it's Jefferies and Marsh dropping it out for third and fourth on the tail of Ashcroft, as the race leader, Jamie Rodgers flying at the front, takes a long way. John Jefferies now on the shoulder for Ashcroft, that strap for second and third. Jamie Rodgers makes it 2-2, it's going to be tight for second. It's just John Jefferies from Ashcroft. Krister Marsh is in third. And I think that's about, and just Bob Fletcher to finish. So problems there for Carlos Ezegelis and problems for Martin Williams in race number 16. Race 16, just the fine finishes, a very eventful heat. We lost one or two quality riders there in race 16, but the win was a win for the reigning champion, number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Second, number 14, just on the line, John Jefferies. And third, number 83, the consistent Phil Ashcroft. 1 and 28. Race 17, delete number 11, Paul Cooper. Adding number 39, Rob Southwell. And 199, Lachlan Rose.
So you would have to think about it now in order to get something.
Race 17 then, the heat of the 5 minute solos quickly away. And it is Rob Southwell leading in the top corner. Paul Evitts has got the second. Thomas is in third. That's leading through. Tim Kernock has made the best of starts. He's starting to work his way through the field. They got the back. Looks like Michael Faulkner worked his way through the field as well. As number 171, that's Harland Cook leads in that top corner. Paul Evitts in second. Michael Faulkner in third. Rob Southwell in fourth. Thomas is in five. Kernock is in sixth. That's the top six. Trying to get back there on the outside, Paul Evitts. There's Cook leads him couple in two, and Evitts in second, Faulkner in third, Thomas in fourth, Kernock's up to five, and looking for that fourth place of Thomas, the leader up the back straight once again, then still again, making a move around the outside, Paul Evitts on the entry, to that fifth corner on lap number 3, on race number 17. Cook leads it then, from Faulkner in second, Evitts in third, Thomas is in fourth, Kernock in five, 199 in 6, 431 in 7, that's leading 7. Definitely close the gap on that second place position. 171 Harland Cook gets the winning ride. From Michael Faulkner in second, Paul Evitts in third, Gareth Thomas in fourth, Tim Kernock is in 5. They're followed by 199 Lachlan Rose in 6, then 431, and finally it's 364 David Needham. Race 17 result to win for 171, Harland Cook. Second, 144, Michael Faulkner. And third, 106, Paul Evitts. 186, 726, 199, 431, 364. Race 18, delete number 7, delete number 3. Add in 73, Andy Cosser, Nick Wilson. and number 30, Step Bly, Jason Gill. Race 18 coming into line then. Away we go then with race number 18, looks like first time with Steve Smith holding that second place, that's leading to Matt Fumarola trying to come through on the inside line. Rob Radley leads with Steve in the second. Fumarola has gone through in the second place, relegating Smith the third, and Fumarola has got through on the inside. Rob Radley again back round the outside corner. Steve Smith trying to get a gap between the two of these three abreast again, coming out of that top corner. Fumarola leads Bradley, totally coming to the outside line. Steve Smith trying to get between them again, and Steve Smith gets to second place. Rob Bradley again, back round the outside. Steve Smith it's Fumarola leads him, and Smith trying to come through on the inside. Bradley is relegated third, and Smith gets one into Fumarola. So Steve Smith has come through and further first, he leads it. And Fumarola in second place. Tremendous start. Steve Smith now leads it coming out of that final corner. Steve Smith wins it. Second Matt Fumarola. Third place Rob Bradley. Fourth place goes to Andy Crosser. 5 is Peter Lloyd. 6th place Step Bly. Absolutely fabulous stuff between those leading 3. There were 3 abreast coming out of that top corner for 2 of the 4 laps. Scintillating stuff, and just showing when Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson get the machinery sorted out, they really are a quick crew. And looks if Andy Wilson is falling off the back of the sidecar after that race is finished, so let's hope there are no problems there for Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson in fabulous sidecar action in race 18. Yeah, that was absolutely fabulous stuff in race number 18. The win for number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Pugh. Second, number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. And third, number 87, Rob Bradley, Sean Simpson. 73, 4, and number 30. Race 19, Rod Winterburn's passenger will be Gareth Winterburn. Add in 51, Rick McCauley, Phil Stoneman. And add in 228, Fred and John Skinner. Delete number 46. Let's hope that Andy's going to be okay, because that was absolutely fabulous stuff there in race number 18 between Steve Smith and Evitts on the line for the next team. And it looks like Colin was tucked into that second place. It's Mark Cosser in third, that's a leading 3. Fred Skinner holds a 5th place, so Winterburn's are back in 4th there. That's Pat Morlings and McCauley in 2nd. Cosser in 3rd, Winterburn's in 4th, and Cosser gets 2 on the inside. McCauley to move through into that 2nd place. Second, McCauley trying to close the gap in 3rd. Winterburn's again looking at the gap on the inside. Nothing much between the leading 4. There's still Blackburn as a race leader then for Cosser in 2nd. McCauley's gone wide. Winterburn's have got through into 3rd place, but McCauley back round there, so Winterburn's will retake that 3rd place. McCauley tremendous run. 4th place is Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteman Jr. leading from Mark Cosser and Aidan Bend in 2nd place. They almost get thrown into Blackburn. Winterburn's have now got the 3rd, and McCauley dropping back to 4th. Fred Skinner's in 5, Downs is in 6. They go in the back straight once again. Mark Cosser. Top corner 40 for the time. Colin Blackburn, Mark Cosser trying to find a way through on the inside run, but Colin Blackburn gets someone in line. 2nd is Mark Cosser. Winterburn's get the 3rd. McCauley's in 4th. Fred Skinner in 5. Paul Downs in 6th place. Super action again in race number 19. Race number 19, super action again. Win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whiteman Jr. Second, number 37, Mark Cosser and Hayden Bend. And third, number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. 51, 228 and 44. Warning to rider number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn, for pegging in race 19. There will be no race 20 We move on to race 21. Unfortunately, David Knowles, the former British champion, has had major machine problems in the third leg. So once again, the Worcester winner Gremlins have hit David Knowles, and unfortunately he's been down to say he's had to withdraw from the meeting. He's very disappointed. He's obviously come a long way to race today, so the track is absolutely superb out there, and he's bitterly disappointed, but because of machine problems he's had to withdraw for the remainder of the meeting. Well, we go in with the third leg of the 250 solo, so it could be interesting now. Neil Taylor's back out. He missed the second leg. He leads going in the top corner for the first time. From Colin in second, Mark Evans is in third, so Neil Taylor. So it's the onus on Neil Taylor to score heavily here in the third leg of the 250. Neil Taylor leads it from Colin in second, Mark Evans in third, Graham Godwin in fourth, Matt Klassen 5. That's the top 5, they go to the back. Neil Taylor absolutely scoring away from Colin of the 250, Neil Taylor leads a couple in 2 then. From Howe in second place, it's Evans in third, Godwin's up to 4, Klassen in 5, and the Godwin Junior in 7. That's the 7s, they go up the back straight once again. Neil Taylor behind him as he Colin out, still there in that second place position for Mark Evans in third, Graham Godwin 4, Matt Klassen definitely getting close in 5, Godwin is in 6 with Paul Pinfold Jr. in 7th place. That's the 7 runners in race number 21. Neil Taylor on the afternoon, Neil Taylor wins it. That second just from Mark Evans in third, Graham Godwin is in 4th, Matt Klassen in 5, Stephen Godwin in 6, Paul Pinfold Jr. in 7th place. Race 21, the win for 173, Neil Taylor. Second number 34, Colin Howe. And third, 181, Mark Evans. 110, 196, 139 and 63. Right, race number 22. Can anybody get near Nick Radley this time? 2 rides, 2 winning rides. Six outfits on the line for race number 22. Green flag raised. Away they go. Oh, a bit of a tight start there with outfit 118 going right across the field. Interfield right on the inside. That's allowed Nick Radley to pull away the front. Scott Dunn goes through into that second place. They were very tight coming off the line. Tony Cook back in fourth and looking at that the 500 sidecars they lead. Completing that one with Scott Dunn there in second place. Cliff Salisbury in third, Tony Cook in fourth, Allan Morgan in 5. They bunch up for the minor places, and Scott Dunn closing up on Nick Radley. He goes at the back straight once again. So they're really tight there at 4th and 5th places. There's Nick Radley leads it and Scott Dunn in second place. Tony Cook to the third. Allan Morgan in fourth. Chris Salisbury in the move back from third to 5th place. They bunch again on the exit for that corner. Tony Cook taking a big handful around the outside. And it's Allan Morgan trying to follow him around the outside line as Nick Radley leads on the 4. Tony Cook's a boy behind him as they move on the lap 4. Scott Dunn's got the 4. Allan Morgan's in 4. That's the top 4 as they go up the back straight once again. Tony Cook and the tremendous
Sidecar. Tony Cook got the second, big tight for Dunn in four. Scott Dunn gets a third. Allan Morgan in fourth, with Salisbury in five. The Tomses pick up the sixth place position, eventful race number 22. Race number 22, 500 sidecars. A win for number 21, Nick Radley, Craig Matheson. Second, number 10, Tony Cook and Andy Colvin. And third, 156, Allan Morgan and Martin Boyd. 118, Scott Dunn was moved back one place for consistent peg cutting. So 156 is third, 118 fourth, then 418 and 88. So 21, 10, 156, 118, who was moved back one place, 418 and 88. Race 23, delete 276 Ron Phillips, his place taken by 278 Simon Phillips, and number 39 Rob Southwell is an addition to the programme. On the line then for race number 23, third leg of the 350 solos. It's Mark Taylor leads, Charlie Saunders sweeps down the outside, Michael Faulkner goes through into that third place, they stop the back straight, they go for the first time then. It's Saunders stuck in sixth place alongside Rob Southwell. The leaders come by to complete the opening lap. It's Mark Taylor trying to get through on the inside, Charlie Saunders round the outside. It's Mark Taylor up the inside, these two pulling away from Faulkner and third. Starting to work his way for third again. Saunders again riding up this one again, Mark Taylor trying to squeeze through on the inside. There's a fight between them there as they complete two. With Saunders again on the outside, Mark Taylor gets through on the inside, Saunders trying to sweep back round the outside line. Krister has gone through in the third place. And Charlie Saunders in second place, Craig Smith's got the third, Michael Faulkner in fourth, Phillips in five, so Mark Taylor looking at 33 in the heats of the 350. Charlie Saunders in second place with Faulkner in fourth, Phillips in five. Mark Taylor gets on in line in race number 23. Second is Charlie Saunders. Third place goes to Craig Smith. Could be tight for fourth and fifth. It's just Michael Faulkner there from Phillips in fifth place. Race 23, third leg, 350 solos, a win for 170 Mark Taylor. Second number 25, Charlie Saunders, and third number 21, Craig Smith. 144 and 278. Race 24, 375s, again sponsored by Jeff Mann. They'll tell you exactly who is in the race. Race 24 is 139, 6, 7, 27, 174, and 811. 139, 6, 7, 27, 174, 811. Those are the riders for race number 24. Pate. On the line then for race 24, number 8 of the 375s, Ian Guthridge has made a cracking start. He leads him at Clint Stanton, getting through on the inside. Gerald Short making a move around the outside, four abreast going in to that top corner for the first time. It's Ian Guthridge who leads and Clint Stanton second. Relegated to third place position. There's still Guthridge leads on the outside line. Clint Stanton holding the inside onto that second place. It's Finlow in third. Short can't close the gap in fourth. They're moving that top corner once again then. Guthridge again sweeps back round the edge of Stanton, lead up the back straight once again. Stanton second. Fifth place. There's Ian Guthridge leads and then can put in lap two from Glyn Stanton in second, Gerald Short now moves to third, Gary Finlow again, back through on the inside line, Gerald Short again, sweeps back round the outside to retake that third. Running away in the front from Glyn Stanton, holding that second place, Gerald Short second third, Gary Finlow in four, on to four they go then, with Goodford's a leader, from Stanton second, Short in third, Finlow in four, Eddie is in five. That's the five as they go off the back straight once again. 740 in Goodford, Gerald Shaw. Now start to close them on Glyn Stanton. That scrap for second place. Second is Glyn Stanton. Third place Gerald Shaw. Fourth is Gary Finlow. Fifth place goes to Bruce Eddy. Race 24 results, 375, sponsored by Jeff Mann, a win for 174, Ian Gutteridge. Second, 811, Glyn Stanton. And third, number 27, Gerald Short. 6 and 7. Race 24A, the additional race, number 2, 5, 17, 20, 42, 52, 217, 287. That's the riders for race 24A, pre-75s. Again, kindly sponsored by Jeff Mann, Nigel Newman, John Priest, Dave Norris, Mark Phillips, John Shalmerdine, Jeff Jones, Kenny Blaine and Will Taylor are the riders for race 24A. Green flag race, everybody gets away, start could be crucial. John Priest has made a good start, Nigel Newman's on his shoulder as they go in that top corner the first time. John Priest on the inside, Nigel Newman making a sweep round the outside again. Once again Dave Norris has not made the best of start. John Priest in second place. Dave Norris has got the third, they complete the opener, and Newman leads it. John Priest in second, Norris in third, Shalmerdine in four, Blaine in five, Jones in six, Mark Phillips in seven, that's the 7, as they go up the back straight once again. Second, Dave Norris in third, and Mark close the gap on the leading two. Shalmerdine and Blaine scrapping it out for 4th and 5th places. Jones in 6th, but Mark Phillips in 7th. That's the 7th in race 24. Hanging on to that second place. Dave Norris in 3rd. Kenny Blaine again trying to get round the outside. And John Shalmerdine. They go on to 4 this time then. Newman leads it, Priest 2nd, Norris 3rd, Shalmerdine 4, Blaine in 5, Jones 6, Mark Phillips 7. John Priest gets the 2nd, there's going to be Dave Norris in 3rd, John Shalmerdine in 4th, Kenny Blaine is in 5, Jeff Jones in 6, Mark Phillips in 7th place. Race 24A, sponsored by Jeff Mann. The win for number 2, Nigel Newman. Second, number 5, John Priest. And third, number 17, Dave Norris. 42, 217, 52, and number 20. Race 25, start of the third leg of the 500 solos, 2 additions. 143 Mike Scalding, 199 Leckland Rose. On the line then for race number 25, everybody gets away to a good start. Tim Nobes has made a good start, as has Tommy Crew, as has Tim Kernock. Just Nobes to lead into that top corner on the opening, and John Jefferies in 2nd, Stephen Taylor in 3rd, Michael Faulkner's gone for the 4th, Tommy Crew in 5. style of Tim Nobes. Sees him leading, coming to the complete, the opening lap then. From Jefferies in second, Taylor in third, Crew in fourth, Faulkner 5, Kernock 6, 199 is in 7 and 4, 3 1 in 8. Whitlock behind him, tells me he's got John Jefferies there in second, and Stephen Taylor in third, Tommy Crew in 4, Michael Faulkner 5, Jim Kernock in 6, that's straight once again there. John Jefferies keeps it pulling away, then Stephen Taylor in third, they're on the floor this morning, with Nobes leader from Jefferies in second, Taylor still in third, Crew in 4, with Faulkner close the gap in 5, Kernock still in 6th place, Jim Nobes in that 5th corner, 44 time in race number 25, number 22, Jim Nobes, he wins race 25, gets the second place, and tight for the minor places. Stephen Taylor gets the third. Oh, it's tight for fourth and fifth. We'll leave that one for lap scorers. Tim Kernock comes across the line in sixth, followed by 199 Lachlan Rose and 431 Stephen Russell. Race 25 result, the win for number 22, Tim Nobes. Second, number 14, John Jefferies. And third, number 23, Stephen Taylor. 18. Run 4-4, we'll come back to that result. The back of the line for race number 26. Rob Soper, Ryan Tolley should be rushing. Daniel Rodgers going in that top corner. Crawley first time, Daniel Winterton second place. Looks like Harland Cook going around the outside of him. Daniel Winterton has gone down in a very big way. He's taken Harland Cook with him. Daniel Winterton and Harland Cook, a spectacular crash, and they both got up. My word, the spectacular ones, and they get up in the second, the simple ones, and they stay down in a very big way. But that was a real spectacular action there, because Harland Cook had got round the outside of Daniel Winterton on that bottom corner. Daniel gave it everything on the entry to the pits corner, seemed to take Harland Cook with him, but great to see both riders are up and okay, because that really was a very, very spectacular crash there in race number 26. But the main thing is, both riders are okay, as so often is the case. When it's a spectacular crash, they get up and walk away. When it's a simple one, they have major problems.